perfect segue into my next question. I was going to mention this Italian kid. His name's a little hard, so I'm going to try my best. Alessandro Giordano. I think I just nailed that. What are your thoughts on him as an opponent? He is also 6-1, like yourself.
Yeah, so I like the matchup. It's intriguing because we're both a similar age. He's 25. I'm about to be 25, and we're 6-1, identical records. You know, he's on a bit of a win streak. These are the fights I want. I want game, hungry, up and coming prospects who are looking to take the career serious and go on to the UFC, because I want to make statements. And I believe I'm the best fighter in Europe at bantamweight. I believe that I can go into the UFC and dominate there, and I believe I can be the best in the world. So I'm not looking for, you know, guys at the end of the career or bums or tune-up fights or any of that sort of stuff. I'm looking for legit competition to where I can go in and dominate and then prove the level I'm at and get on the UFC's radar.
Love it, man. Love that attitude, that dog mentality. I'm not sure if you've watched any tape on Alessandro, but if you have, from what you've seen, how do you think the two of you match up stylistically?
I mean, I think the sort of obvious thing you can make of this fight is it's a striker versus grappler, in a sense, in that he's, you know, a lot of his wins have come via strikes, and he seems to have more of like a Thai boxing heavy style. But this is an MMA fight. You know, I'm really well rounded. I've spent 15 months out of the cage honing all my skills. I'm a lot more complete fighter now than the last time you saw me fight. So I'm confident I'm going to go in there and dominate all areas of this fight. And I think skill wise, although on paper it looks like a pick 'em fight, I think skill wise I'm better than him in every area. So it's not going to be a pick 'em matchup. It's going to be a domination by me.
So something interesting you just said is it's going to be striker versus grappler, so to speak. And a lot of people, when they hear that someone from England going up against someone else, the English guy is going to be that striker, right? Now, because, you know, English MMA is just so well known for its great boxing and kickboxing. Look at Leon Edwards, Michael Bisping. But your guys, Jim, you really put an emphasis on that grappling. I mean, a bunch of killers out of there. I assume you're still at Next Generation in Liverpool. For the casuals watching who don't follow the sport as closely as I do, why don't you just name drop some of the killers in that gym and some of your coaches and training partners?
But I think the pretty big ones, the pretty obvious names out of our gym are Paddy Pimblett and Meatball Molly.
Who are they?
Paddy the Paddy Pimblett.
I'm just kidding. Everybody.
What about me falling for that? Paddy's trying to explain. Obviously, look, two of the biggest stars in the UFC at the minute. Especially Paddy with the streak he's on, and Molly in terms of like the female talent, she's right up there, you know, in the organization. So they're the two big names we've got coming out of the gym. But then you look at the European scene on Cage Warriors, we've got an absolute who's who of killers as well. We've got the likes of, you know, myself, Adam Cullen, Luke Riley, Liam Gittins, Liam Malloy. We've got Shamrock, who's been doing bits on the FCC, another big promotion. We've got Connor Wilson coming through the ranks. So this is just to name a few. We've got a team full of killers. Pros and amateurs, and I truly believe that in sort of the next 5 years you're going to see a great deal of fighters from Next Gen getting signed to the UFC and making waves on the world stage, like our teammates Paddy and Molly are already doing.